burning it down.
These Christian fascists have got to go. Hey, these Christian fascists have got to go. Hey, these Christian fascists have got to go. Hey, these Christian fascists have got to go.
Abortion now! Divest from big abortion now! Divest from big abortion now! Divest from big abortion now! Divest from pro-life dem! We want a 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 pro-life dem! Abortion is violence! Abortion is oppression! Abortion is violence! Abortion is oppression! Abortion is violence! Abortion is oppression! Abortion is murder! Abortion is oppression! Abortion is classist! Abortion is oppression! Divest from big abortion now! 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 Abortion extremism must end! Abortion extremism must end!
Abortion
Abortion extremism must end!
Abortion extremism must end!
Abortion extremism must end! Abortion extremism must end! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Divest from big abortion now! Divest from big abortion now!
Abortion is essential.
Divest from big abortion now! Divest from big abortion now! Divest from big abortion now! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Equality, non-violence, and non-discrimination! Pro-choice that's alive! Babies never choose to die! Pro-choice that's alive!
Babies never choose to die.
Pro-choice is fucking alive!
Babies never choose to die.
Pro-choice that's alive!
Babies never choose to die.
Ideally, try not to block the entrances. It's just a fire hazard. Okay.
You guys the organizer?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Collins.
Collins Kristen Day.
Nice to meet you. It looks like they have it blocked off here anyway. How long you guys?
What's up, Ford? How you doing?
Probably about an hour, not long.
Hour? Okay, no problem. Well, we're just here to make sure that you protest safely and
Yeah. No, we
exercise your
appreciate it.
rights. So,
Thank you.
well, do you plan on taking the street dog or are you gonna stay on the sidewalk?
We won't.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna.
Well, we're here. We're gonna be out of your guys' way, and just let us know if you need anything. All right?
Appreciate it.
Good morning!
You don't care if people die. Pro-life is a lie. You don't care if people die. Pro-life, that's a lie. You don't care if women die.
Yes. Hi, friend across the street.
Pro-life is a lie. You don't care if people die.
Well, we're so happy that you guys all could come here today. Let's start with pro-life for the whole life. Pro-life for the whole life. We are pro-life for the whole life. We are pro-life for the whole life. We are pro-life for the
If
whole
you're pro-women,
life.
you care about women's rights. You're not pro-women. You're pro-death. You don't care about women. You don't care about women. You don't care about women.
Democrats should stand for. So almost a year ago, on November 19th, 2021, we held a rally right outside this building, asking Chairman Jimmy Harrison for a meeting. We simply wanted to discuss inclusiveness for pro-life Democrats in the party and how we reduce the abortion rate and support pregnant women. Well, it has been 676 days since our first request for a meeting. Unbelievable. He has not answered, even though the tagline for the DNC is We are the Big Tent. We are inclusive. We support diversity. And it's completely ignored when it comes to us. So they can pretend they're winning. But that does not help financially insecure people who need food, shelter, pregnancy support, and opportunity. Taking the lives of children and putting that above all else is dangerous. And we will see the continued decline of Democrats around the country, but also the continued decline of support for people who need it.
Representative Henry Cuellar is my representative, and he was the one pro-life Democrat to vote in favor of the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. So I want to say gracias, Henry Cuellar, for protecting our people, and I encourage you to please do not be afraid to represent the people like me, to represent La Raza, who are pro-vida. Please do not be afraid. When I called your office asking if you were pro-life, nobody wanted to answer me directly. So I encourage you, Representative Cuellar, and all pro-life Democrats to rise up. Do not be afraid to be boldly pro-life. We need your voice. We need you to represent people like me, to represent La Raza and all people of color who are pro-life for the whole life.
Racist, sexist, anti-gays, Christian, fascists, go away. You draw something? How's that?
Make sure it's turned up all the way. Yeah, and put it as close to the mouth.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Bird. Some people in the DNC may recognize that name. No relation, however. So I am a San Franciscan. I consider myself a political independent. A lot of people use the phrase politically homeless. I think I align with that. And I do want to tell the leaders of the Democratic Party that they can win my vote if they want to protect everybody. If they want to stand up for justice, they will win my vote. If they will stand up to protect the lives of their constituents, of parents and children, and stop, I think, thinking that abortion is a solution to problems rather than a betrayal of their constituents. They can win my vote if they think about protecting everybody.
I'm here to speak as a young progressive woman who would otherwise vote Democrat in pretty much every instance if they stopped supporting mass murder. Like I said, I live in California, and some of you may know they just passed Proposition 1, which legalizes abortion until the moment of birth for non-medical reasons. It was already legal for medical reasons in the state of California. And this type of extremism is being exported to states around the country because the Democratic Party platform has been extreme like this since 2016, when they said that abortion should be legal for any reason, at any time in pregnancy, regardless of the fact that the children can feel pain. They can feel the pain of being dismembered. They have memories. They have abilities. They are human beings who are equal to us. So I'm here today, along with my fellow progressives, who are telling people, we're telling the DNC that they need to end abortion extremism in the party. If they want to be the party of equality, nonviolence, and non-discrimination, they must divest from big abortion and stop the genocide that they are supporting.
That's right.
Thank you.
People in rural America will not stand for abortion extremism of taxpayer-funded abortions up to birth. The clear scientific fact is that babies in the womb can feel pain at 15 weeks post-fertilization. The Democratic Party is the pro-science party that recognizes that vaccines are safe and effective at preventing COVID-19, must stand up and recognize this fact that babies can feel pain in the womb. As the party that is pro-human rights for all human beings, the Democratic Party must stand up for vulnerable human beings and fight for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and be a voice for the voiceless, including the voice for innocent and defensive of preborn human beings.
Yes.
We do not need to go forward with killing babies past 15 weeks. We don't need to go forward with killing babies past conception. But if you want to be in line with the world, 15, 12 weeks, those are normal bans. And we need to institute common sense abortion laws. 75% of the country wants some sort of a ban on late-term abortion. It is barbaric. It is excessive force. It is brutal. We need equality
equality, nonviolence, and non-discrimination. Equality, nonviolence, and non-discrimination. Thank you.
Abortion ban, save lives!
Abortion ban, save lives.
Abortion ban, save lives!
Abortion ban, save lives.
Abortion ban, save lives!
Abortion ban, save lives.
These abortion bans have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho-ho. These abortion bans have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho-ho. These abortion bans have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho-ho. These abortion bans have got to go. Yeah, go take a photo of your ass too while you're at it. Latinos for Trump. Wait again. Ew, that feed it. Yeah, fucking shithole. Abortion is healthcare. Abortion is essential. Abortion is healthcare. Oh, hey, Ford. Ford, let me just tell your views that you're a fascist, that you support Proud Boys, that we saw you marching with the Proud Boys, we saw you marching with the Nazis. Ford, thank you. Thank you. Abortion is healthcare. Thank you. Thank you. I know you want my little 2 cents. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. You did awesome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We are going to escalate. This is just the beginning. We are going to escalate. This is just the beginning.
Teresa, I heard you say at the very end that you're going to escalate.
Have a beautiful day.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point we know that Jamie Harrison is not going to meet with us, and I think that, you know, we need to turn up the heat. These politicians, these leaders, these collaborators in this genocide, they're not going to see the light until they feel the heat. So, you know, specific tactics are yet to be revealed, but this is far from over. Like, we recognize, like, the uphill battle that we are in, and we are engaging anyways. So that means that we are going to mobilize like never before, that we are going to do everything we can to make this an issue in the 2024 election, and we are going to continue to return to this office to, you know, confront Jamie and other Democratic leaders until there's institutional change.
It seems like there's a lot of activism going on this week, kind of going forward about this subject. What is your group's plans?
We have we're going to Planned Parenthood in the morning. It's an annual event that gathers activists from all over the country. And then we will be marching with the March for Life on Friday. We're going to do the meetup at the Rehumanize meetup. What's the location?
The corner of Constitution and 12th and 14th.
Corner of Constitution and 12th and 14th, like in between those two streets. We're going to meet there at 10:30 in the morning on Friday. So, you know, anybody who wants to yell at us or meet us or like who's curious or whatever, that's where we'll be. And then we plan to gather at SCOTUS at the end of the march at 1:30 to do a demonstration there. And then we will be countering the Women's March on Sunday.
What is the reason to counter the Women's March?
The Women's March has become a pro-abortion march. I mean, when the Women's March first launched, you know, I marched against Trump's election in November of 2016, and the Women's March, you know, was definitely an outlet for those who were extremely distraught about the outcome of that election. And so I wanted to be a part of that, and so did other pro-life groups too, a lot of pro-life feminist groups especially. And the Women's March kind of like kicked them out at first, but then was like, wait, no, you can come, but it was awkward. So we were still like really trying to be participants, and we did go that first year and participated in the march. But since then, it has gradually become about the destruction of the unborn as a feminist issue, and that we oppose vehemently. Most of us here have dedicated our lives to this cause, and so, you know, to have a massive march of people demanding, you know, access to murder our nation's children is unacceptable and will not go without resistance from us.
Sort of lastly, how has the termination of Roe v. Wade changed kind of your movement approach?
Well, our approach has been the same. We always knew that at some point that conservative states would have the ability to pass restrictive abortion laws, and we were hopeful that Roe would be overturned. But we always known that we can't end abortion in America and really like end kind of the stigma about being pro-life and ignite the pro-life movement across the globe unless we end abortion in all 50 states. And that means ending abortion in places like San Francisco, where I formerly lived, here in Washington, D.C., and in blue cities across the country. So our mission from the beginning has been to mobilize grassroots activists for such a time as this. And so the fact that it's happened has just energized us further, and we know that we ultimately need to carry this movement the rest of the way.